So, we see it leaking into all aspects of recruiting, and different organizations are using it in different ways. But if I take the pivot and edge perspective for just a minute, if you believe in our model, and you know, I like to use the term, pivot and edge finds believers. So if you think that we can find your believer, the person that works in your organization that believes in your culture, believes in your vision, your values, and we do that through storytelling with the CEO or the C-suite. I can't imagine a president or a CEO of any customer of ours that would want a bot in between their story and a candidate. There's just no way that that bot can translate that story, that vision, that cultural fit uh, as well. And so, from our perspective, I'll take it from a pivot and edge. We have analyzed AI in a number of ways. Certainly, in our operational process, we are beginning to use it today. Now, one of the ways we use it is that if you think about, uh, we interview candidates for our customers and then pass strong candidates on to hiring managers. Now, the value of having that hiring manager take notes and provides notes back to us in a database helps us pinpoint and target the next series of candidates. So the more you tell me about the candidate you interviewed, good, bad, and ugly, the better off we can be at finding the next series of candidates for you. Now, our hiring managers are very busy. So sometimes they don't get around to putting those notes together, or those notes are very sketchy. So we're challenged with trying to get the information we need to proceed operationally to the next series of candidates. So we're beginning now to use AI to capture interview notes for our hiring managers. And then they take the notes, they take the summary of those notes, they draft them and approve them and put them in the database. Now that's becoming valuable to us. We'll continue to look for other ways for AI to bring value to us. Um, we're looking at it in terms of helping us do our interviews as well. But at the current way we operate, just finding taking the notes that we need to in the interview process is more streamlined and more effective than it is using an AI tool to do that. But we'll continue to look at those things as the tools progress, get better. And the other aspect too, certainly in certain regions of Canada now, there will be government regulations that will actually force organizations to let the candidates know and the customers know that they're using AI tools in that hiring process, and that will all start to change the way people use them.
Why do you say that? Yeah, is it confidentiality? Is it other things? Why do you think people will be? I'm assuming you're alluding to they'll be a little bit apprehensive about it.
Well, I think there'll be an issue of transparency. So, if there's an AI tool being used for screening or going over candidates' files, that's going to have to be uh, that's something that has to be transparent to the candidate. You have to let them know that, and I wonder if that's a good use of the tool to do that. I think we need to stay in touch with the candidate process, at least at that level. So I look at AI as a tool to help. Maybe could I describe it like the administration support of our operation? Um, but I don't see it. Certainly, I don't see it yet anywhere getting involved into the candidate journey at all.
In the reasoning side. So you see it on the administrative side, doing tasks that they're like dry cut tasks, but you don't see it in the reasoning side. Make decisions kind of an area, right? Am I reading you correctly?
No, yeah, exactly. I just certainly in Pivot and Edge, we will not be using it for that. Certainly for the foreseeable future.